Hello, Leia. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Ellis. Today's story is called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Goldilocks, and she lived at the edge of the forest with her family. One morning, while she was picking flowers, Goldilocks wandered into the forest and lost her way. She was very frightened. But then she saw a friendly little cottage in the distance. The friendly little cottage belonged to three bears. One was a great big papa bear. One was a middle-sized mama bear. And one was a tiny little baby bear. That morning, the three bears decided to take a walk while their porridge, which tastes like oatmeal, was cooling. It was too hot for them to eat. Far too hot. As they left through the back door, Goldilocks came in through the front door very quietly. The first thing she saw and smelled was the sweet, steamy porridge. "I sure am hungry," Goldilocks said. "I'll just have one bite." First, she tried a spoonful from Papa Bear's great big bowl. "Wow!" she yelled. "Too hot!" Next, she tried a spoonful from Mama Bear's medium-sized bowl. "Brrr! Too cold!" she explained. Finally, Goldilocks tried a spoonful from Baby Bear's tiny little bowl. "Yum, yum, pig's bum!" she cried. "This is just right." And Goldilocks ate the entire bowlful and licked the bowl out and licked the spoon. Naughty, naughty Goldilocks. After running around the forest all day, Goldilocks' feet were very sore. "I need to sit down for a little while to rest my sore feet," she thought. First, she sat in Papa Bear's great big armchair. "Oh, too hard! Hurts my bottom!" she screamed. Goldilocks stomped in a bad mood to the next chair, which was Mama Bear's medium-sized chair. "Oh, dearie me, it's too soft! I'm sinking in!" She pulled herself out of the cushions and finally sat in Baby Bear's tiny, tiny little rocking chair. "Oh, this is just right," she laughed. But guess what? She was too heavy, and the chair broke into 100 pieces on the floor. Naughty, naughty Goldilocks! With nowhere to sit, Goldilocks climbed up the stairs to find somewhere to sleep. She was so tired. First, she tried Papa Bear's great big bed. Too high!" she yelled. And then she tried Mama Bear's medium-sized bed. "Too low!" she said. And finally, she tried Baby Bear's tiny little bed. Oh, it was just right. She sighed, and Goldilocks fell asleep and dreamed of flowers and biscuits and lovely things. And off she went to sleep. Just then, the three bears returned from their walk, and they saw their spoons in their porridge, and were very surprised. "Who's been eating my porridge?" asked Papa Bear. "Who's been eating my porridge?" asked Mama Bear. "And who's been eating my porridge and eating it all up?" cried Baby Bear. Then the three bears saw the chairs had been used. "Who's been sitting in my chair?" Papa Bear howled. "Who's been sitting in my chair?" wondered Mama Bear. "And who's been sitting in my chair and broken it all up?" squeaked the Baby Bear. The three bears walked carefully upstairs to the bedrooms, creeping step by step, Who's been sleeping in my bed? Papa Bear roared. Who's been sleeping in my bed? Growled Mama Bear. She was a little angry and a little worried. Who's been sleeping in my bed and is still here? Baby Bear screamed. Baby screamed so loudly that it woke Goldilocks up. She was so frightened, she jumped out of the bed, jumped out of the window, and ran through the forest as fast as her legs would carry her until she heard her mother's voice. Goldilocks was so happy to see her mother, she promised never to wander through the forests again. The next day, though, Goldilocks realised that she'd been naughty and had done something wrong by trespassing into someone else's house and using their stuff and eating their food and sleeping on their beds and breaking their chairs without permission. And she was so sorry that she went back to their house and knocked at the door. Hello, hello. Goldilocks was very frightened. I'm very sorry about yesterday and what I did. It was wrong, and I shouldn't have run away, but I was scared. Mama Bear said, Oh, it's okay, dear. Don't worry. Come in, meet the rest of the family. And all the bears sat down and had a lovely cup of tea. Goldilocks apologised, and they were glad to have her company. And they said, Would you like to be our friends? And you can come and visit us whenever you want to. Oh, isn't that a lovely end to the story? I hope that Leah Grace, Elkins Jarrett, Eddie Price, and Ellis, Elkins Jarrett, all enjoyed the lovely story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And soon I'm going to tell you a new story. And somebody's told me that you'd quite like to hear When the Tiger Came to Tea. And so hopefully I'm going to be able to do that for you soon. Night-night.